only parent that allows their kid to start school a little bit late. Like, school starts in Miami tomorrow, Thursday. We're not doing that. Like, we will see you on Monday. My baby will be there bright and early on Monday.
I don't know, maybe I'm just making it deeper than it is, but I feel like doing something like this is a disservice to your children. I feel like you're teaching them bad habits because you're allowing them to think that ignoring deadlines and start dates is okay. You're allowing them to feel like the world is going to cater to them when that's simply not the case. You know, if you are an adult, in the real world, you're an adult and you're offered a job and they say, hey, you're going to start this job on this date, and then you don't show up for 2-3 days, there's a good chance that when you do actually go to that job, you're not going to have that job. If you're in college and you're supposed to start class on this specific date, and then you don't show up for 2 or 3 days later, when you go to that class, there's a good chance that you're going to be dropped.
Maybe.
And a person that actually wanted to be in that class that was on the wait list is going to take your spot. So I just feel like we got to be careful what we're showing our kids. You know, she also talked about, starting the school year in the middle of the week. It's going to be chaotic. You can miss the first 2 days and just start fresh on a Monday. So what if it's chaotic? Let them go through the chaos. It's only going to make them better. Don't hold your kids back and for no reason, really. Let them go through that stuff, get used to the things that they have to get used to those first 2 days, and by next week, everybody should be on the same page and things are easier. What are you purposely holding your child back? Purposely allowing them to fall behind, even if it's just 2 days. It doesn't make any sense. Just be there when you're supposed to be there.
I agree with everything that man said, with the exception of the college part. I mean, maybe you get dropped from that class, or maybe you're just really behind on your college work. Either way, it's still not a good example to set for your kids. She is teaching her kids that rules don't apply to them. She is teaching her kids that, like that gentleman said, the world will just bend to you. The world will just understand that you don't want to do it. And that's not how the goddamn world works. There's a reason why the school schedule is set up the way it is. There's a reason why school starts and ends the way it does. And our school always begins on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. And for years, I was of the mentality, not the same mentality as her, but of the mentality of, why the fuck are you starting school? Why don't you just start it on Monday? And I'm going to tell you something. It's actually much better that they start on a Wednesday or a Thursday, because they've been off for all summer. They've been fucking around, playing around, not having an alarm clock, this, that, the other, and all of a sudden they got to get up and start going to school. And if they only got to do that a couple of days, 2 to 3 days, right? And then they get a weekend break, and then they get into the Monday schedule. Rather than starting school on a Monday and having 5 straight days of just jumping right into it, it allows them the ability to ease into the work schedule for the school schedule for a couple of days. But that gentleman's 100% right. You are teaching your kids the bad habits that the rest of us are going to have to fucking deal with when they go out into the real world and think that everybody and everything is going to cater to them.